Water. Without it, the human body cannot survive. In fact, the human body is made up almost entirely of water, and yet most people do not understand or appreciate its importance. Not all water is the same. There are many key factors that determine whether the water that you're putting in your body is helping you or hurting you. Throughout the world, there have been areas identified where people are miraculously living longer and healthier lives. When investigated, the commonality between these regions was found in the water that was being consumed, which proved to be very alkaline and highly ionized. Even today, people continue to search the world to find water with these miraculous properties, which is said can turn back the hands of time.
Today I'm here to discuss the reasons why we should all seriously consider producing and drinking alkaline ionized water instead of regular bottled water. So the number one reason is the miraculous ways in which alkaline water can really improve our health by healing our bodies and helping us to overcome existing health conditions while at the same time protecting us against future illnesses that could seriously shorten our lives. The number two reason is the tremendous savings that you'll enjoy from never having to buy bottled water again. So to better understand the importance of keeping our bodies alkaline, here's a short video from Dr. George McDermott, a well-known blood doctor.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dr. George McDermott. I'm a state certified phlebotomist, which means I'm a blood doctor. As my kids jokingly call me, they call me sometimes Count Dracula. But what we're going to be talking about today is just as serious as being under the fangs of Count Dracula, and that nemesis, that epidemic that is overtaking America is called acidosis. Acidosis is too much blood acid in your blood system, and it is measured by pH, and pH is a scale which only measures water, H2O. It's a scale that goes and starts off from 0 and it ends at 14. Right here at 7 is pure rainwater. From 0 to 7 is acid. From 7 to 14 is alkaline. The human body was designed by God to be 7.365. Very easy to remember. 7 days a week, 365 days a year, you need to be alkaline. For your sake and for your family's sake and for your grandchildren's sake, they all must be alkaline to enjoy the fruits of their life. Americans, the majority of Americans are here at 6.8, okay? And they are suffering from a condition called acidosis. Acidosis is a medical term, and it very simply means that you have too much blood acid. This is caused by 5 different reasons. Number one is the diet that we're eating. Americans eat too much fast foods. We have too many hamburgers, French fries, and of course Coca-Cola is absolutely the worst thing you can drink. The second reason why people have acidosis is because of stress. Stress is killing Americans. The third reason is because of too many parasites. The fourth reason is because of drugs, and I'm talking about over-the-counter medications. I'm talking about aspirin, acetaminophen, which is also called Tylenol. We're also talking about Aleve. All these medications have too much acid, and too many Americans are doing this. All 4 of these things we can control, but the one thing that we cannot control, and the thing that is very important, is the age. Because the older we get, the more acidic we're going to become, and this is going to destroy the quality of your life. The human body goes through 3 stages of life. From the time you're born to the time you're 25, you're in what's called an anabolic stage. Okay, this anabolic stage is a Greek word which simply means that you're growing. When you were born, you are 7.7 on the pH scale. You start off at 7.7. From 25 to 45, you are in what's called homeostasis. At this period, you are 7.0. This is a balancing act. That's what homeostasis means. Starting off at 45 very slowly, but you become more and more acidic. This situation medically is called catabolic. Catabolic is the opposite of anabolic. Catabolic is a Greek word which basically means you're falling apart. All right, now, the problem is when you get to 6.4 on this pH scale, which is out here, you die. Okay? So this is a lifeline right here. You start off at 7.7, in the middle of your life you're about 7, and as you start to become older and older, you become more and more acidic, and when you reach 6.4, you're shriveled up and basically you die. So it's very, very critically important that you understand this acidosis, because what's happening is your body is moving this way. By drinking alkaline water, you will be able to replenish the vital nutrients into your body, and you will be able to remain more and more alkaline, and therefore adjust your life so you will be able to live this way. Okay? This is not only important for yourself, it's important for your children and important for your grandchildren. Everybody needs to participate in this. And the easiest method of doing this is simply just drinking a glass of water, 8 glasses of water a day. By doing that, you are naturally restoring the alkalinity into your bloodstream, and you're keeping away from the ravages of chronic disease. Chronic diseases are the diseases which are built up by too much acid waste in your body. These diseases, very simply, are cancer, diabetes, heart disease, arthritis, and the list goes on and on and on. This is the major diseases which kill Americans, is all based on acidosis, too much acid in the bloodstream. If you want to preserve your family, if you want to give your family the quality of life that they deserve, not only for yourself but also for your children and your grandchildren, you must remain alkaline. It gives you the vitality. Young children have to be alkaline in order to grow. In order to have a mentally alert mind, you have to be alkaline. And that's the reason why it's so critically important for you to alkalize your body all the time by drinking alkaline water.
Hi, my name is Rick O'Connor. I'm a 54-year-old self-taught health and fitness expert and author. I've been featured in MAQ, Muscle and Fitness, Flex, LVAC, and many other magazines, and I've done many radio interviews across the country. Ionized alkalized water is the fountain of youth. Next to oxygen is my number 2 supplement in my life that I value.
Some doctors believe there is only one true disease, which is called acidosis. The theory is that the buildup of acidic waste constitutes aging and disease.
It's crucial that you get your body system just above 7 so that it at least is not in an acidic state. And this water helps you do that.
Let's explain. Alkaline and acid. Neutral in the body is 7.365. The body works very hard to keep the blood at that slightly alkaline level. That's the ideal level. But the tissues are absorbing all of these oxidizing processes and becoming acidic. We want to bring the body out of acidity and into alkalinity, and we have a healthy body. Because cancer can't grow, deterioration of the body doesn't occur, and the body can detoxify more easily when it is alkaline.
It is very difficult for the body to maintain its pH level because we're continually producing acidic wastes. Nutrients from our food are transported to our cells, which they burn along with oxygen to supply energy for us to live. This process leaves byproducts or wastes which are often acidic. Our bloodstream would usually just gather these wastes and filter them through the liver, kidneys, colon, or skin for removal. But our high-stress lifestyles, lack of rest, types of food we eat, toxins or pollutants we're exposed to, and a plethora of other factors influence our body's capacity to dispose of acidic wastes fast enough. So the body developed a strategy of its own, changing acidic wastes to solid wastes, and then stockpiling the solid wastes in less critical areas, like arteries, capillary blood vessels, and fat tissues.
The toxicity we come across in the air we breathe, in the water we drink, in the water we bathe in, all affect our health. And one of the best things we can do, and the most important thing we can do, is to drink alkaline water, because it flushes out the part of your body that's called the ground substance, or it's the matrix that all of your cells sit in. And that is where everything happens in your body, is in this ground substance. And the only thing that I have found that cleanses that is alkaline water. So I consider it one of the most important things a person can do for themselves and their family's health.
Purchasing bottled water for the average family or individual can cost hundreds of dollars each year. You know, there's a study which shows that the average family spends about $1,460 per year to purchase regular bottled water. So today, we want to show you how to have unlimited supplies of the healthiest alkaline ionized water in your home and never ever have to buy bottled water again.
Many years ago, 2 Russian scientists actually created a way to transform ordinary tap water into alkaline ionized water, a real-life fountain of youth. By running ordinary tap water across magnetic plates, they were able to separate the water into 2 streams, one alkaline and one acidic. This simple process is called ionization. The next generation of ionization has been perfected, and it is here, now, and available for you and your family. It is now possible to transform ordinary tap water that comes from your kitchen faucet into something truly special. Water that becomes alive, energized, and filled with life-changing benefits.
This miracle machine is called the Alkafarm Water Ionizing Machine, which uses water directly from your kitchen faucet to produce the purest, the healthiest, and the most refreshing alkaline water. This high-quality machine comes with 11 titanium plates designed to purify and to ionize your water and to provide you with the healthiest drinking water. At almost half the regular price, you can now purchase this life-changing machine with only $498 down, plus 24 monthly payments of only $99. There are no credit checks and there is no interest. The Alkafarm machine is very easy to install, and with every machine comes free water bottles that you can fill up and keep in your refrigerator, or that you can even take out with you wherever you go. Finally, you can also register on our website to become an affiliate, which allows you to be compensated for anyone who you refer. Here are some other folks who've been healed by drinking alkaline ionized water.
I think I was just like everybody else. I didn't really believe in it, but I thought that I would try it. So what I was doing was every other day I would drink tap water, and on the odd days I would drink the ionized water. And I definitely felt difference right away with the water. Not only that, my skin became softer over a period of about a week. And I could tell that my recovery times were being cut in half.
Ionized water is full of life-changing properties, improving the lives of millions of people every day.
Giving me, and then I found out about the ionized water. Started drinking it religiously. A lot of it, and it helped tremendously. My digestive problems got better, my cholesterol went down, and all I can tell you is that it was the water, because I hadn't taken any medications for either one of those 2 problems.
I've seen a lot of our patients that have come in this office. It's definitely helped them out with pain, a lot with other chronic health issues. I've seen people whose blood sugar has been like slashed in half. So I have nothing but positive feelings about ionized water.
I feel like I've rested better drinking the ionized alkaline water, and during the daytime I have more energy and get more things done during daytime with my kids. They've been drinking the alkaline ionized water too, and I've seen that they've been better focused, get more work done with school and other things, and their health has improved. I've seen an improvement in their health.
Ionized water truly is the best solution for proper hydration and the first step in changing your body and life for the better.
I was diagnosed with high blood pressure, and now my blood pressure is normal. I am excited and I love my ionized water.
When I had the water, I felt more hydrated, my skin felt better, I slept better, my feet weren't as swollen. It was a wonderful way for me to feel good, and as my body was making all the wonderful changes of creating a new life, I felt hydrated, and it was amazing.
Or I look at a nutritional advance or a supplement, and people say, you should try this. This is going to make this better or that better. I like it to make sense. Ionized water makes sense. Our environment has clearly become more acidic than it was decades ago. Our soil, our air, our food are all more acidic than the things that our forefathers saw. And along with that, there's been an increase on different types of health problems that I really believe are linked to that problem. By drinking ionized water, you can change the acidic environment in your body and combat some of those problems. So the whole concept just makes sense. Next, I like to hear about the science. there's a lot of science out there looking at both general and very specific disease problems where ionized water can have a positive impact. A lot of things in nutritional health and homeopathic health and naturopathic health really don't have a lot of studies behind them. Studies cost money. Money is typically put in by the industries that make money on the products, and when we have these cutting-edge things out there, they don't necessarily have the backing of big groups that can pay for these studies. There are actually studies out there on ionized water, and I would direct you to learn more about them yourself. Finally, I like to see that there's a symptom that actually improves when you try whatever the supplement or the change in lifestyle is. I can tell you personally and from family experience that drinking ionized water has absolutely changed things. It's really interesting because I do take vitamins, I do believe in whole foods, and I like to eat as much organic food as I can. All those things seem to make sense. Some of them have science behind them. But it's difficult to say that you feel different when you've taken a vitamin. Drinking ionized water is not like that. You actually can feel a difference. It's a little vague to say this, but you feel more hydrated. Some of the GI symptoms that you have immediately go away, and you can really tell that this is a product that's doing something to your body and you like the way it's going. So that's sort of the final takeaway piece, is you'll notice the difference, and as we look at specific disease processes, you'll notice even more of a difference. But for those of you who don't drink enough water, which would be pretty much everyone, this is just another way to concentrate on water intake, and this water actually is more of a supplement because it's actually changing your body's physiology in a positive way.
You've heard people like you talk about the wonderful benefits they experience every day. Imagine how you can start looking and feeling better. You can improve the quality of life for you and your family easily by drinking ionized water.
After purchasing your machine, you can expect to have it delivered in just 2 to 3 days. Every Alkaline machine comes with a lifetime warranty and unlimited technical support at no cost to you. Plus, the filters are long-lasting and very inexpensive.
I'm one person that's experienced results from drinking this water, and to be on acid reflux medication and to feel joint pain before you drink the water, and then after a week or two, not feeling it, not being on a medication, weaning yourself off, that's huge.
I was having flare-ups and having the discomfort and everything that goes along with having the ulcerative colitis. I'm not experiencing those problems anymore, so I am just so grateful to have just been on this and heard about this water, and that Michael and I decided to go ahead and purchase the machine so that I can get my body balanced out and be back to no more thyroid, no more colitis, and no more plaque on my gums.
So, what are you waiting for? Now that you know the facts, let's get started on your journey to better health.